And now for the most tedious part of the entire game. I genuinely wish I could just go AFK for this part and like go like grab something to eat or something, because it's like 10 minutes of just nothing happening. But you have to hit them all in order to progress.
Why fight me? There is much.
Here we go. Alright, welcome to the boring part. Alright, anyone have questions for me to answer? Because nothing's gonna happen here for a while. I guess I'll switch back to Clawfinger for the brothers.
The Lord I sent upon you was not expecting you to be his match.
So how did you get here, Jordy? Did you just find this channel because of Grimrock?
Where are you? Show yourself!
So I've been playing a lot of RPGs, so I figure people who follow this genre as I grow might find me sooner or later. Do you have a beard? Only when I'm lazy.
You fight the Rhogar
So about 3 days of the week.
to be your enemy.
I'll probably never have a beard when I get a job, but I haven't found a job yet, so I am a piece of shit, really.
I didn't come here to talk.
Oh wow, you found me from Demon Souls. Okay, that's interesting. Because yeah, that's interesting. Because yeah, obviously one of the first things you commented on was Grimrock, which kind of pushed me to start putting 2 videos out of a game when it's brand new, which is a practice I've used for Grimrock and then Lords of Fallen, and I'll definitely use for Dragon Age also. You actually made me feel really, really frustrated at one point because obviously you kept leaving comments about me uploading videos faster, and it just happened to be that I was away on a trip that weekend, so I was just getting comments like demanding that I do more videos of something, and it was just literally impossible because I was like hours away from home. I was like, God damn it, this is frustrating because like I want to respond to demand, but it's literally impossible to do anything right now. I'm out. Ta-da! That guy went down in 3 minutes. It's super weird to me that they do this thing. It's like, hey, this is how long every boss took for you, but they only show you for some bosses. I think there's 1 or 2 bosses that just don't show up in this sequence because they're not one of the Rhogar or something, and then there's 2 more bosses left in the game. So it's like, it's weird that they do this here. You'd think you'd want to read out of all this information.
You lie!
You have done battle with every creature that crossed your path. You even slayed the last lord, leading the offensive on your citadel.
Champion, go down, please. I understand the concept of spamming complete games, but I can't do it. I can't sit there and just mass record a game for 17 hours and then upload the final stuff all in one giant block of crazy video spam. First of all, my internet literally can't take that amount of uploads. Like, I can't be uploading 24/7. I'd be uploading 24/7 to even put up like 5 videos a day. But also, like, I just have shit to do sometimes. I can't take non-stop being attached to my channel all day. Like, I already spent enough time on it that it'd practically be a job, and I'm not even getting paid for it at this stage. It's just kind of nuts. Alright, 1 more. Obviously there's other people, like, I want to say there's like, I think there's someone called like Rano King or Round King or something who gets tons of views, but that's because he does silent Let's Plays of games. So he doesn't do any commentary. He plays games when they're brand new and then chops it into episodes and then just uploads that all raw. And I'm like, well, yeah, I guess you could technically do that to make videos really fast, but then the videos aren't really you, are they? I mean, good for him if he feels good that way. I'm not judging people. It's just I wouldn't make videos without commentary because that's like the only reason that thing that makes it about me at all. Otherwise, they're just watching a game and not me. And then why would I make videos? They could just watch gameplay videos anywhere. But I'm the only thing that's exclusive to me.
What he does not understand.
Yeah.
What he cannot control.
Oh, it doesn't let me do it yet. Do you have a channel that I haven't seen? Because it didn't seem like you were doing a lot of gameplay videos lately on your channel when I last looked at it.
Fears, hopes and dreams, and sees you as flawed and broken, sinners in need of salvation.
Dunk.
He is full of hatred when he should be full of love. He believes.
Well, yeah, of course, SEO and search engine and everything definitely matters, because that's predominantly the reason why I'm growing faster than any of the people I collaborated with. I started around the same time as Wanderbot and Birdcatcher and Crafty Gnomes Gaming and was it like Green Gaming and Jamscanner. Some of these people are older than me, some of them are a little newer, but I'm significantly larger than any of them, and that's because I take the time to put in keywords throughout videos if I can that people would actually try to look up. Especially people looking up how to do specific parts of the games, which is helpful somewhat. But other people, they try to come up with clever titles for everything, which is admirable. Like, oh, this is a funny thing that happened in the video, and that's like the name of the video. But then no one will ever find their videos, so who gives a shit? And that's the problem.
See him for what he is. Don't let him destroy you. You drew power from your enemies.
Yeah, I did watch about 10 or so of your vlog videos, starting with one of the most recent ones, and then going through to, like, I think I got to where you were doing like rebuilding floors, and I was like, all right, I think that's enough for today. But I caught up a little bit. You make me very worried about commenters in general. Looking at your channel and seeing like so many really awful comments, I'm like, why are these people here? Like, why are they following someone if they're just like going to be so resentful towards them? I don't like. There's just it makes me really worried like that. Like if I ever get big or something, that I have to worry about. Like, oh yeah, everyone's just going to be hateful now, because that happens in if you go to Let's Play, that happens. If you go to Game Grumps, that happens. And I don't know why everything has to become so negative. It's really disappointing. To the point where people are straight out hateful to someone who's like actively talking about going through depression and everything. Alrighty then, so 2 bosses left in 1 small zone. We're getting there. Whew. And those 5 hours didn't make it. I was hoping I'd make it in 5 hours. I did have one game-breaking glitch, sort of, where I had to quit out. And of course, I didn't account for the fact that you have to spend 17 years talking to that dude. Yeah, the young adult audience is irritating. I think I've been blessed so far in that my comments are amazingly... Oh wow, I'm using... Is that what I'm using right now? I am using that. I can't even fucking use that weapon. What am I doing? I must have just casually applied something. Where's the... It's like a heavy shield, right? Yeah. There we go. A shield I can actually use. And I may need to... Let's see, let's favorite some... What do I have? I currently have mana and health. Let's favorite... Fire resist and lightning resist. There we go. And I'll hopefully get this done in 1 attempt. I hope. Make sure that I'm on shelter. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't completely shit itself. Yeah, the young audience and irritating little shithead audience is kind of a problem. But I feel like I may be circumventing a bit of that. So far, at least, just because I play relatively complicated games a lot of the time, and so people that are impatient and awful and shitty in general may kind of avoid these types of games to some extent. I'm gonna try to get this guy stuck behind a pillar for a second to cast. Oh no! He got me anyway. Just want to. Okay. He's casting something now. Now I can do it. I hope. God, this is the slowest spell that's ever been cast by a person. But so far, most of my comments, aside from this one guy that does like, he talks like he's texting to people in like the year 2000, and is generally like every comment's always demanding something. Most of my comments are like people that type multiple paragraphs and really helpful advice and are really nice and awesome all the time. And I'm hoping that that's because of my video content style, like, because, oh, god damn it. I'm hoping that those people show up because of the games I'm playing, maybe? And so maybe I'll successfully keep that rolling for a while. God damn it, this is going poorly. Okay, yep. Unfortunately, I don't really have the damage output on this character I had on my warrior, and I don't really have a lot of abilities that make me do more damage either. So this is going to be an interesting little experiment. Okay. Here we go. Oh, here comes fire. Let's dodge that. Come in for the attack. Come on. Come on. More fire's happening. Ah, Jesus. Ah, I'm not getting attacks in now. Oh, god damn it. Okay, okay. So they both gonna jump. Oh god, the lightning one was right behind me. I forgot he was there. Ah, fuck. This boss is a little tough just because it can be overwhelming, and they're both the enemies are relatively tanky despite there being two of them at once. Wait, what am I doing? I should be casting shelter before I go in, obviously. Where's a pillar? Just good to get behind one of these. Oh god, damn it! I feel like they didn't need to have ranged attacks on top of being two guys. I feel like two guys was enough. Ah, mother! Oh god, damn it! I just want to get an attack in. I just want to get a fucking attack in. Come on. Ah, every time! Every time I go to swing at him, he fucking interrupts my attack. Very frustrating. There we go. Okay. This guy. No, come back here. Oh, nope. Now he's gonna drop on top of me, isn't he? And I can't move in time. Yep. It's a little frustrating just how long you can get stuck in place whenever you try to cast something. I mean, not cast something. Whenever you attack with your melee weapon, you can just be stuck in that position for such a long time sometimes. Are you rolling? He's rolling. You can't cast shelter yet. God damn. The problem with trying to cast poison is that it depletes my mana bar. And the game doesn't really have good mana regeneration methods. All you can really do is use a shard, but shards are super finite. I only have 2 still, after all this time. Please work. Quick, 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 quick. Come on. Oh, God. Finish him. I mean, not finish him. Just do damage to him, please. Oh, now he's going to go on the ceiling after all that. Okay, good. And here comes fire. Jesus Christ, that was really damaging. I only have 2 mana shards. I can't sit there and spam them, really. Especially not when I'm not doing particularly well in the first place, because I'm not doing a lot of damage to these guys, and there's a very good chance I'll have to restart. So I don't want to use my mana shards if I'm just going to start over. Because they, for some reason, they don't... Oh, God damn it. Well, I didn't farm them because I'm trying to beat the game in only a few hours. You see where this kind of comes here. Please successfully... Oh, god damn it, he's just going to shoot me. I feel like the ranged attack is just kind of unnecessary for an enemy like this. Oh no, stop locking onto him. Come on. Shit, shit, shit. Just trying to get behind something. Go in, go in, go in. Come on. Ah, fuck. Oh god damn it. I finally fucking get ready to fight and they fucking switch places. God damn it. Come here, you piece of shit. Now, of course, shelter's worn off because half of it went away when he was trying to stick to the ceiling. It's frustrating to me that this game has no stat that you can invest in that lets you regenerate mana faster. And aside from one trinket, I've never really seen an item that regenerates mana faster as far as equipment goes. So as a spellcaster, you're pretty much stuck at the same regeneration speed the entire game, despite the fact that you're supposed to be getting more powerful. Come on. Ah. I can kind of dot them to death. There's only some... Oh god, I don't want to get in there. This guy... The fire guy I've noticed is much stronger than the lightning guy. I generally find that he does way more damage than the lightning guy does for whatever reason, even though my resistances are usually pretty equal between the two. We're hit. Careful. Okay, they're going on the ceiling, so now I need to get away. Where's the other one? He's way over there. I need to get away from their incoming AoEs. Incoming attack. Poison that guy for a bit. I mean, yeah, if I want to, I could sit here and... Arguably, I could sit here and run away the entire fight, and eventually they die from dots, I guess. But that would be very time-consuming. And slow. And I'd arguably get hit eventually. Ow! Like when they did that. Okay, although that did, like, no damage. Okay, that's doing more damage. Not very much, though, actually. That guy does, like, 6 damage. What is up with that? This guy's weirdly weak. Ow. That's probably why I might end up killing him first. Ow. Hit him. Things. There we go. More damage. Oh, god damn it. Why does that happen? I don't know why that happens. I don't understand it. Every now and then your character just stops being able to move for a while. And it's like, no, you can't roll, you can't attack, you can't do anything. And I'm like, I can't be stuck in an animation still, can I? Like, I attacked like 3 seconds ago, and I'm still like incapable of avoiding this thing that like someone watching this video would think that guy's a fucking idiot. He just stood there and got hit in the face. I'm like, I can't. He won't move. Like, I'm paralyzed in place for the rest of this until the guy smacks me in the face sometimes. Okay, this is happening. Hello, Mr. Fire. Oh yeah, they're terrible developers. They're actually made by 2 developers in parallel. There's the sniper ghost warrior dude, and there's also the guys that made Venetica, which is also a terrible game. So 2 people that made terrible games came together to make what's arguably the best game in their entire career, but it's still has to be it's still one of these games, unfortunately. All right, here comes the drop down. Oh god. Oh goody. Okay. Okay, so the game crashed. God. Well, alrighty then, we're back. Hopefully everything's working still. Everything's still plugged in. So what happened there is I was fighting against... Oh no. When was my last checkpoint? Tell me I don't have to rewatch the cutscene again. I was, fighting the twins. The brothers, I guess. And the game crashed. That's my first ever crash to dashboard with this game. In my original playthrough, when I got to... Oh god. Are you fucking with me? Huh. I get through this whole part again. God damn it, game. God damn it.
Why fight me?
This is my life. This is my life now. How am I doing on resistances with this equipment, I suppose? They don't give you a anvil, do they? Nope. You'd figure they'd give you an anvil in here so that when you realize what you're fighting and you respawn in here, you'd get a chance to react to your problems. They just give you a... They get... You assholes! They give you a poison resistance shard for a boss that involves no fire. I mean, that involves no poison. The people that made this game, they're just dicks. Let's look at my resistances, though. Maybe be better off with better resistance. Oh, effect armor. Do I have the full effect set? Effect. That might be... only some of it has better resistances, though. Some of that has shitty resistances. I don't know. I guess a lot of the effect set still has better general defenses. I don't know. I'll go with effect for now. We'll see what happens. How's my roll? Oh, it is super slow. Did I make it worse? How was my roll when I had full... Was it blessing on? It was white back then. But effect makes my defense go up to... It goes up by 14. So it goes... I mean 24. It goes from 81 to 108. I don't know. How much am I going to roll on this fight is the question, I guess. More defenses might help me out, I suppose. Fuck it. Let's give it a shot. What stat am I on? Shelter, punishment, daze, prayer. Yeah, so we're gonna go with, oh, what if I did distract them with a prayer? I don't know, I'll give it a shot. Either way, though, I'm gonna do my strategy where I'm gonna focus on the fire guy, and I'm gonna let the lightning guy live for a while, and then when they're down, I'll potentially change equipment to fight the lightning guy. We're spooky monsters. It is neat that they're not cutscenes, as in like they're not pre-rendered or anything like that. Like you actually, it just flows directly into gameplay. I appreciate that. But it is a little frustrating that if you hit the skip button during one of those sequences, it takes them so long to skip ahead. Oh, it's lightning first. That's a bummer. It takes so long for them to skip ahead that they actually, it might actually be faster just to watch the cutscene than to skip it. Am I getting stuck on geometry a bit? I would really appreciate if you guys switched places. Oh, range attack. That was not an effective roll. Oh yeah, Ancient Dragon Bear Fist. That would go great. Someone really enjoyed my my crisis with the Ancient Dragon, didn't they? Are you gonna just hang out forever? Oh, there you go. Alright. Now let's deal with this asshole. Owie! The damage that just happened to me was not entirely cool. Oh, Jesus, he immediately did another shockwave, too. And of course, I forgot they both show up anyway. There's some damage happening. There we go. He wasn't distracted as long as I would have liked him to be, though. But apparently didn't take damage there. Okay. Shelter. I'm not going to get it off. Here it comes. Or did I get it off? I did get it off. Fuck this guy. Ow. Come here, buddy. No, I'm trying to do a jump attack. Why is he not jumping? It's weird. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Okay. Need to back off a moment. But I'll be able to cast my shelter in a moment. There we go. Yeah, this seems to be working better. Like using having a better mana pool seems to definitely help. No, come back here! Don't go in the air! Ah, fuck! This fight's gonna be 17 years long, isn't it? Ah, ha 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 ha! Oh no! The problem with the gauntlet in this situation is that I can use it to slow people, but that slow comes at a cost because it's the same pool that I use to cast any of my other spells. So I can't... slowing someone and then trying to cast Shelter doesn't really work. I may have to just get used to fighting, but I think I might just have to fight them though. Yeah. Realistically, I can't sit here and just ignore one of them for half the fight, so I'll just have to switch weapons back and forth, I guess. Clawfinger. Damage here. Ow. Oh no, minor amounts of lightning damage. How will I live? Never cope. Ow. Oh, that fucker's dodging now. Very much appreciated. 6 more hits. Ow. Come here. No, he's gonna leave now. Okay. Well, back to, lightning. This is more or less how I beat it the first time, too, is I had a bunch of different elemental shields, and I just kept switching element shields during the fight. Oh god. Okay, there's 2 of them at once now. If there's ever been a time to use Shelter, it's when you're gonna fight 2 of them at once, right? Please, please, come on, cast it. Did I do it? I got it. I got it off. That is just... I feel like Shelter might be the single most obnoxiously slow spell in the entire game. It just takes ages to cast it. Meanwhile, and it's funny because it's a defensive spell to help you live, so ironically it could get you killed. Oh god, fire's happening. Let's get out of there. Need to recast Shelter now. Careful. These pillars are helpful. Hey! Apparently stopping and restarting the stream actually lets me more views somehow. There we go, he's actually taking damage. I understand you can... I've heard that you can put your favorite weapons in the D-pad. I'm not entirely clear on how that works, though. I don't understand how to do that mechanic. Because each of the D-pad directions does something different. So I don't understand what... I don't understand how to switch between favorite weapons. Because up is your consumables, down is your spells, left is your left is your settings on your left is the settings on your projectile weapon and your gauntlet, and right is switches between your 3 different weapons as far as I can tell. Whenever I hit right, it goes shield, two-handed weapon. It goes two-hand your weapon, use a shield, and use your gauntlet. So I don't really know how favorite works. Ah, god damn it! Take hits, damn you! Take hits. It's your duty to die a lot and die. Wow, when I don't cast any, I really wish you could run while locked on. Why don't they let you do that? It's weird that it's just missing, that you can't run when you're locked on. I think the only direction you can run in is directly at your enemy. You can't run sideways or away, which are both really important, useful things to be able to do. We keep power attacking this guy because it does the secondary attack. Did he break? He's not moving now. I'm okay with that. It'll be the second bot. Wow, did we just have a second AI break during this game? Because the commander broke for me too. Was it the commander? Was the commander or the... I don't remember who it was. I think it was the commander that flat out broke. Holy shit, lightning. You just completely broke. Okay. Wait, why did he use that attack? Oh, now he did. That was weird. What is my life? Oh god, the developers of this game are awful. The amount of time... Why is this game breaking more now? It's more patched than ever before, and I've beaten it before, and this is just a quick little run that's in like 5 hours, and the game's breaking itself more than ever before. How is it even physically possible? Alright, back to lightning. Alright, hello Mr. Lightning, Mr. Fire, who now has lightning powers, so he's a little more threatening. I think I'll be fine though. Health potion. Shelter, there we go. Did I lose mana or something? What was going on there? My mana should not be so drained, should it? Because I was mostly just wailing on the guy with making melee attacks. Does Claw use mana when you attack with it? I don't know. I must have been using mana in some way unless my mana glitched and disappeared, or something happened that drained it that I don't understand. I may have missed something. I don't know. But a moment ago I had more mana. Or I should have had more mana because I just sat there and melee people for some reason. Pressing the D-pad isn't so much faster. I understand that, but like I said, I don't understand how to use it. And I said, oh god, I got distracted. Ha 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 ha. Fucking healing time. Like I explained a moment ago, I don't understand how to use the favorites thing. Because there's 4 different D-pad directions, and they all do specific things. So I don't understand how... Like when people say use the D-pad to do favorites, I don't understand how that works. Because one of them switches weapon stances, one of them switches gauntlet modes, up changes consumables, and down changes spells. So how does the D-pad change between favorites then, if all of the directions are already doing something else? That doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, honestly though, it's just not that important. It really isn't that important to be able to switch stuff with the D-pad, because ultimately what happens is that if you pause the game to switch weapons, nothing's happening. So like the favorite system would be really good for Dark Souls, a game where you have to switch things on the fly and you're in real danger. But in this game, if you pause to switch weapons, the game completely pauses for you, so there's actually no danger. So it's just a slight convenience thing if you understand how to do it, but it doesn't actually make you easier to live or anything. I do have a fire protection crystal, but I don't really need it, because he's going down very quickly actually. This attempt went so much better than my previous one. There we go. I think what it came down to actually is that I never fired a single poison shot at anybody. Last time I used Jordy's device and shot poison at people, which is a decent strategy to slow people down, but he assumed that I had mana regeneration, and I don't, because I've been playing the game pretty quickly, because before the stream crashed we were only about 5 hours in. So I'm about 5.5 hours in now into the game, and so I've only gotten like 3 mana potions total, and I've used 1 of them. So I only have 2 mana potions. I mean mana shards. But we're at the end of the game, so it doesn't matter too bad. I just basically have to avoid using the gauntlet because it costs mana that I could very much use on my on my, what are we calling it? On my spells.
You have.
You missed it. It's over. I killed it. Let's see. It's funny because you can be like, put this rune in my weapon. It's like, do you want to put this rune in your weapon? It does a specific thing, and then it doesn't put the rune in your weapon. It still takes you to this interface where you can choose what to do with it. Please give me magic rune, poison rune, more poison. God damn it! I'm getting more and more of the same runes over and over again, and none of the weapons I'm actually using have sockets, unfortunately. So what's frustrating there is if I was trying to use the sword one, I'd actually have to use a weapon I haven't been using up to this point. Huh, that's a bummer. Harmony seems like it would be a holy shield, so it's weird that it doesn't have. There's not a single faith shield in this game, is there? That's odd. Oh well. Let's see. My armor could probably use some buff. Physical defense bonus would be nice. But I could also go. I could probably go back down to. Should I go back to blessing? Blessing, I had a proper roll at least. As far as I know, Jordy, you can't play most of Dragon Age in co-op. It just has a completely separate co-op mode that's completely on its own. So if you wanted to play that together, we totally could. As far as I know, the main story is a completely different thing from the multiplayer, kind of like Mass Effect 3. I've heard that the multiplayer doesn't even have story, basically. Do I want to keep effect on? Fuck it, I'll keep effect on, and I'll buff it with some better stuff. So we'll put the rune in my chest piece. Put the gloves with I could use fire resistance because we're about to fight a fire boss. And then we just have more slots to spend with, I don't know, magic runes? I think we'll fight someone with magic, won't we? It doesn't matter that much. The final boss isn't that hard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use slots that I have available to me just because. Ta-da! I wouldn't really be paranoid about the PC version of a BioWare game necessarily. Aside from the part where you'll probably need Origin to play it, because they are basically owned by EA. Because BioWare originates on the PC. It'd be kind of like we're being worried about the PC version of a Blizzard game to some extent. It's pretty much the home place of BioWare. I don't think I've heard bad things about the PC versions of BioWare games. I've actually heard generally good things about the PC version of what's it called? Of the original Mass Effect. Was supposed to be like a fairly improved version of Mass Effect, basically.
I'll have your head on a stake for this.
But granted, I've never played it because I'm a console tard that plays everything on console unless it's only on PC. I do play PC. I'm not afraid of PC. It's just I very much prefer the feeling of playing games on console for whatever reason. I don't care if it makes sense, but I'm not one of those people that's weirdly hostile about it either. Right, I just did the shield back this guy, huh? I don't know why I wasn't doing that already. Just being smart. Hey, asshole. Knock you on your ass. Oh, I didn't follow it. What? Weird. I failed to follow it up with the attack for some reason. There we go. There we go. Oh, when you say playing on the highest settings, you mean you're playing it on the PC. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, that's
did not
go ahead.
This. They were given some kind of elixir.
I generally avoid PC just because I run into issues every now and then. Or shit crashes, it doesn't work properly.
Then they started to grow.
Generally, it's a less stable platform, and obviously that comes with its own benefits. But I usually don't have interest in dealing with it. Lords of the Fallen's proving me wrong though, by somehow managing to be a buggy, crashing mess on console. Even though it literally only has one hardware version to deal with. That's really embarrassing. Is there a chest in here? I feel like the secret needs to have something, or is this just the door to the cellar? It's locked. Can I open this thing? Is there no loot in this secret room? Because that's dumb. Huh, okay. 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 Hello, friend. I'm just gonna poison you casually. It'd be very polite of you to just sort of sit over and, you know, sit down and die. Oop. This guy's not friendly. So I'm gonna break his brain out. Did I miss him already? Oh, I didn't miss him. I'm doing fine. Oh shit, I thought that was gonna be a backstab. Wow, that was 177 damage. Why is this? Did my light attack just do more damage than any of my heavy attacks? That was weird. Okay, now I'm losing track of text because it's getting too big. You're trying to figure out how to get the monk staff? Like the very first monk staff? To get the monk staff, you just walk into that one room, the two-door room, where there's two zombies, like at the very beginning of the game, and you just open the chest. The chest has a monk staff in it. If you don't, I think the monk staff might be attached to some kind of DLC though. I'm not sure. I didn't pay much attention to the DLC, but I think I remember there being sort of monk-related DLC. So if that's the case, you probably need the DLC to get the monk staff. There we go. No, when you enter the room with the monk staff, it gives you a secrets hints. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what we're talking about right now.
The traitor is coming this way.
Oh
Prepare
crap,
yourself.
is he gonna go alert somebody? Oh, hello friend. Hello surprise friend. You're here just in time for me to be very hard to kill. Clunk. Let's replenish my stamina and finish him off, hopefully. There we go. Very effective. Anything cool in this room that you died to protect or something? It tells you to look for secrets when you enter the room with the monk staff. Yeah, I don't know. I never saw anything about that, I don't think. I think there's a thing in this game where you can get notified when you're near secrets, but I've never used that, so maybe that's what you're talking about? When is an episode of Legend of Grimrock coming? Another episode's gonna come, I don't know, as soon as I get a chance to record another one. It's been coming out non-stop because I've been recording it non-stop, but last weekend I spent all weekend recording with Wander, because my friend was in town, and I haven't gotten a lot of chance to catch up lately. Things have been a little chaotic because I've had an unusual amount of volunteer work and an unusual amount of like work at the shop too. So I've been more busy in normal life than normal, which has led to me having less recordings done. That guy's not gonna aggro, is he? He'll be fine. Do you have any pets? Yeah, we have a Chihuahua. It has diabetes. I have to give, whenever the family leaves town, I have to give it shots. What is the deal with that guy? The guard captain has a guy next to him, and he just doesn't do anything. Every other human in this entire place tries to kill you, but the guard captain's little buddy just stands there. It's super weird. He just never reacts. Oh God, why didn't I didn't get a follow-up attack? What was up with that? That was weird. And now my thing's worn off. Uh-oh. Fuck you, you're poisoned. Enjoy that. Oh God, I missed. Okay, careful. Oh God. Actually, I'm relatively resilient to damage, aren't I? I'm gonna run away for a moment, dude, because I'm gonna cast my spell that you don't like that I have. Is he gonna catch up with me? Oh, here it comes. Hey, he did a weird attack at nothing over there, so I had time to move. Ow! His running attack trumps my running attack, apparently. I can't. Okay. Sometimes I just get frustrated with the combat in this game, because sometimes I'm like, why can't I move? Like, why can't I hit a guy with the thing? Nothing's moving right now. Blah, blah, blah. You're wrong. We have ideals that don't agree with each other. Now your head's caved in. I win.
I saw the storm.
See, it all works out in the end. If you just murder everyone that disagrees with you.
Did not crumble. The
We
deer
are
is still
very close
alive.
to the end of this game.
The Rhogar is still
Just need
attacking.
to go upstairs and kill the final
That
boss.
means Harkyn is either dead.
Looks like it'll take us
or
about
a
7
traitor
hours
to our
total.
cause. Traitors.
Really unfortunate that the stream cut out. Hey, buddy. Bye. I don't know why he's there. That's just a random guy you can kill. He respawns too. If you come back here, that guy comes back every single time. I don't know why. It just seems like a weird touch. Also, if you bump that guy, he'll fight you, which is a problem because I did that on accident before. Let's power up to make ourselves harder to kill. Yeah, we actually talk about my dumb chihuahua in a podcast on Sad Games. It's adequately titled Poop Chihuahua. We've created some dumb video content. That rogue is just fucking losing his mind, isn't he? Okay, now I'm not in defensive mode. I could be in trouble here. Oh no! Dramatic reveal with musical cue that our poor mage friend is dead. Too bad I'm too busy fighting guys for that to sink in. Do you think there's any other reason to buy a PS4 than Bloodborne? Let's see. What have I played on the PS4 that's actually exclusive to it? Because that's the biggest problem. I mean, my favorite thing about the PS4 is just that out of the two consoles, it's the one that has the most of the games that I like to play. And as a general rule, it has PlayStation Plus, of course, which is a better service than it's pretty irrefutable that PlayStation Plus is a better service than Xbox Live Gold, because you get way more free games, and all the games aren't awful things. Like, not the games are bad, but like oh wow, that character model's flipped out. When you get Xbox Live Gold, they give you really shitty games for free. Like, they're like, here's a free copy. Oh god, did he regenerate? He did. They give you free copies of shit like fucking Halo 3, the single most purchased game on all of the Xbox 360. Like, common sense says that, like, hello, giving this game away for free is not a very good value proposition, because most of the people who have the service already own that game, because it's literally the single game they're most likely to own, which is a huge bummer. Also, I've heard terrible things about the Xbox One's interface being god-awful, and about, like, they somehow managed to ruin achievements. Like, achievements, they're the guys that made achievements, and even the people at Achievement Hunter get annoyed by the achievement app on the Xbox One, because it has you have to load it separately, and it's laggy and awful and slow. So, like, just trying to look up the achievement you just got is, like, a bad experience. I'm like, how did you ruin achievements? You basically are the ones that, you're the whole reason why we all have achievements in every game now. It's super baffling that Xbox would screw that up. But yeah, right now they have a standardized system for PlayStation Plus where you get 6 games for free every single month, and with those games being 2 per platform. Meaning 2 games for Xbox 2 games for Vita, 2 games for PS3, 2 games for PS4. And because there's a lot of cross-buy, dude, fucking walk over here. I don't want to fight you next to the guy that's going to aggro when I hit him. Jesus. He's just hanging out over there. You get 2 Vita games, 2 PS3 games, 2 PS4 games, and since there's a lot of cross-buy, they bleed over a lot, so it'll be like, we're arbitrarily saying that this is one of our 2 Vita games this month, but it also has cross-buy with PS3 and PS4, so you actually have it on everything. And so and I have all those platforms, so I just get 6 free games every month. And also the PS4 runs really well. It's a great interface in general. Like, it's really good. Like, you want to talk about the difference between PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold. Like, Xbox Live Gold is the type of company, is the type of organization that, what am I trying to say? The type of service where you get stuff like Halo 3 for free, whereas PlayStation Plus gives you, like, this month they put out 6 games on PlayStation Plus, like always, and 3 of them came out that day. So we got 3 brand new games while they were coming out. And like, while PS4 was hello friend, I was waiting for you to come up here. While the PS4 was brand new, they didn't have a backlog of games to give people, but they were still giving them free games. So we got a free copy of Outlast when it was brand new, we got a free copy of Closure, we got a free copy of several games, and of course the freeness is a question because you're paying for it, but it's the same standard fee as Xbox One. That said, everything I've said about this stuff, like, PlayStation 4 is really the PlayStation Plus is like the one reason to buy a PS4 if you're a PC gamer, because that is like PlayStation's answer to Steam sales, because overall you get more games for even less money than Steam sales generally give you, which is neat. But ultimately, as a platform, just as that plays games, taken on its own, there's not much reason to buy either console right now unless you really want to play a specific game if you're a PC gamer. Because PC gaming is just better still. That hasn't changed. It just generally does better. and so there's not much reason to leave PC gaming unless you really want to play Bloodborne, or you really want to play the Uncharted 4, or you really want to play The Last of Us, or for Xbox, it's if you really want to play Maximum Overdrive, I think it's called. Whatever the game is that just came out. I was going to say Dead Rising 3, but Dead Rising 3 just came out on PC, so who gives a fuck about that now? Wow, I can just keep giving myself more energy. Fuck it, energy out the wazoo. What is my projectile set? Oh, my projectile set to poison, right? Yes, flawless poison rune. Okay, I'm gonna keep it that way because poison is the way to go on this next boss. So, quick save, and I think we're about to beat the game, probably. I've never had difficulty with this guy on New Game before, but I was a tank guy last time. Exactly, Serene. If you go to I think it's blog.playstation.com or something like that, you get like really detailed breakdowns of all the weekly stuff, and they've got some pretty fucking impressive weekly sales. The way that PlayStation Plus works is that you pay, I think it's $60 a year, and then every single, what happens is it's required for online access on PS4 games, just like Xbox Gold was handled, and then you also it gives you 6 free games every month, which are free if you buy them. They're free if you download them that month, and they stay free for as long as you're a PlayStation Plus member. And I believe if you come back to PlayStation Plus, they become free again, but you miss out on games in between. And then you also get general discounts on a huge amount of games every week. And whenever there's sales on games, you usually the sale is doubled for PlayStation Plus users. So if normal people are getting 15% off a game for a weekly sale, you'd get 30% off the game, or more extreme cases, of course. They do advertise PlayStation 4 in the store pretty significantly. If you go, like, there's a whole section for PlayStation Plus, and every time you look at anything in the PlayStation Store, you'll see the weird little, you'll often see the little, what am I trying to say? You'll see the little, I'm fighting a boss, so it's hard to think now. Hello, friend. You gonna jump at me? Dash at me? Oh god, camera, why? The camera didn't know how to handle any of that. He's so slow now, it's so adorable. Let's make him slower again. That was very poorly timed. Fucking slamming. Ow. This guy's a little awkward to fight because his arms are so fucking long. Roll, roll. Okay, no, we're not gonna roll. Okay, that's cool. It's fine. We're doing fine. It doesn't matter. Let's make him slow though. That's not how you make him slow. Oh shit! I wasn't equipping my current weapon. There we go. Oh. Okay, he's less slow than he was when I fought him this morning with my strength build. So it might have been a glitch when that happened. But yeah, if you look on PlayStation stores ever, whenever you see that little yellow plus sign, that's a game on PlayStation Plus. That's a game that has an extra discount on PlayStation Plus, or it's free on PlayStation Plus, and so on. Yeah, you have to pay the yearly fee or monthly fee or however you choose to pay it in order to play games online on PS4, which is shitty, and I'm never in favor of that. But it's also how the PlayStation. It's how Xbox has handled it since the original Xbox, when they came out with Xbox Live. So their competition's been doing it for 3 consoles now, so I can't entirely blame them for deciding to do it themselves. And I legitimately, like, I'd be mad if I suddenly had to play to pay online, and that was it. But I genuinely think that PlayStation Plus is a really good service, so I don't mind the idea of having to pay for it, even if it's suddenly mandatory, because in my case, I was already paying for it before the PlayStation 4 came out, and was happy with it. Because that's how I got a copy of Sleeping Dogs, that's how I got a copy of XCOM, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Hitman Absolution, Outlast. Just, this month, one of the free games was fucking Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which just came out that day. and it was already for free. I'm like, that's fucking awesome. It's Binding of Isaac's remake. Like, who doesn't want the new Binding of Isaac game? And everyone on PlayStation Plus got it for free. For I believe it was free for both Vita and PS4. I think maybe it was at least free on a PS4. I think it has cross-buy, so everyone gets it for free or something. I don't know, man. Can't keep track of all this shit. I'm trying to fight a demon that shoots fireballs at people, who conveniently is killing his own dudes, which makes it harder for him to heal. There we go. There's a lot of dead ones this time. Damn, so I should pay for Bloodborne co-op. Does Bloodborne even have co-op? I don't know if they've confirmed that yet. No, actually, yes, I guess they did confirm that. The game I'm thinking of was Lords of the Fallen, actually. Lords of the Fallen was the game that just seriously lacked all co-op. Wow, he is noticeably faster when he's not poisoned. Fix that up. Ow, dick. Wail on this asshole. Did he still shoot fire at me? What a douche. God, the judge is easy on New Game. Especially compared to the freaking, oops, I missed. It's especially easy compared to, what do you call it? The Lost Brothers. Wait, why am I losing hit points? Is that a thing with the blood? Does he reduce your hit points with something? I must have gotten hit by some specific ability. I'm sure it probably involves the weird needle hand. Ow. Dick. What's he doing? He's about to heal again? Let's deal some damage. Come back here. Ah, okay, fine. Just gonna go ahead and cast this again. They have this bell system that replaces white soapstone. Okay. So like, is it a bell that you ring in your hand, or is it like a fixed location, like belfry type thing, where it's like, all right, I'm at summoning location? Because both would be completely possible, I suppose. That look, I mean, if they're gonna go all old world and stuff, that's a world that would be packed with bells. Hello, friend. I'm going to poison you now. All they're going to try to shoot fire at me from 50,000 years away. I'm just going to go ahead and buff up and see if I can kill this guy during this particular section. There we go. About to get slammed. That's fine because I'm in super Healy mode. Yep, he's about to knock me over probably. Yep. Yep, I'm definitely losing hit points. So he's doing something that's taking them away. I'm not super concerned though because he doesn't really hit very hard. The judge is so hard in New Game Plus and so not hard in New Game by comparison. Slam. Come on and slam. Welcome to. But yeah, I'm psyched for Bloodborne, and I'll be making tons of Bloodborne content. Hopefully I'll be done with Dragon Age by then. No, he's about to jump up again. Oh no. Well, we have to go through one more phase, I guess. That's not a big deal. Something that bums me out. I mean, not bums me out. What am I talking about? One concern I have for my Dragon Age series is that the game looks massive, and like I've been mainlining the content in my Dragon Age Origins series, but I plan on actually like going through a bunch of the stuff in Inquisition. I don't know how long that series will be. Like, is that going to be like a 120 episode series? Kind of terrifying. They keep bragging about how long it is, and I'm much more likely to play all the side content in that game. I've been speeding through Origins just because I want to sort of prep people for Inquisition by just playing through Origins, but I'm not being a completionist in that game. I actually like the Fume Knight. He was hard, so he made me angry because just from general stress. But I enjoyed Fume Knight and Sur Along. I would have, as a general rule though, I would prefer it if, because I don't know, a lot of Dark Souls fans are irritatingly like, they treat it like they're like almost really religious in their dedication to like everything about the game has to be good. Whereas even though that's like one of my favorite games, I have a number of issues with it. Oh, guys, but just kill this dude. There we go. Game over. I win at the end. Ha 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 ha. 6 hours. We did it. We did it. We did it. 6 hours. Wave the Cleric. Here comes my platinum trophy. Oh, do they censor trophies on streams? Lords and judges, platinum trophy unlocked. I'm trying to watch the stream to see if it's gonna. Oh, they censor my trophies. Why? That's dumb. That's pointless. Whatever. I did alright with Fume Knight. My biggest problem was Sur Alon, and the problem I had with Sur Alon was the fact that I don't like the fact like, as a general rule, I don't like big gauntlets before bosses. I would be completely happy, unlike many people who flip out about that kind of thing. I'd be totally happy if every single Dark Souls game had a checkpoint before the boss. That was a hiccup. I'm not that kind of obsessed with a thing where I'm like, no, it has to be, everyone has to, it's mandatory, it's part of the Dark Souls experience to have to run through 50 billion dudes to fight the Taurus demon. Like, nah, I'd be okay with just fighting the boss over and over again until you get him down.
Harkyn did use Adir's rune, but
Fuck
not
the Gang
as the
Squad
god
boss.
asked.
I might never go
He
back to the
used
Gang
it
Squad
as
boss.
his
That's not even
shield,
slightly
not his
fun.
weapon.
I don't know if I even want to
Adir
look at that
could
guy
not
again.
regain his
I could
former
just leave
power.
that as the one boss
The
I never
world of
did.
man
That's
remained
not even a real boss. That's just lazy content. They just
The
threw
power of
3 elite
magic
monsters into one
helped
room. It's like,
Harkyn
hey, they take
defeat
50,000 years
all
to
manner
kill.
of Rhogar
Isn't this
lords
fun?
on his way to face Adir.
I guess I could practice my riposte, because it seems like a parry and riposte is the only way to beat
Despite
that
the
boss
markings on
altogether.
his face,
Are you excited
he
for the
proved
co-op
himself to be
multiplayer
a compassionate man
Inquisition?
who showed
I'm
mercy
excited
to the
about
just
everything in Inquisition,
and
basically.
unjust alike.
I don't know when I'll do
Harkyn
multiplayer.
proved
I don't know,
himself
maybe
to
I'll
be
do
a
it with fucking
warrior,
Wings of Redemption here
not
if
a
he wants to do it
scholar.
with me.
The secrets of this world did not
What is
interest
it? I
him,
go with,
even when they were only an arm's reach away.
let's see. I'm excited to play it.
He chose
because,
not to interfere
I
with
played
the
when I
plans
played.
of others,
Like I'm
and
someone who
turned a
generally
blind
is
eye
happier
to
with BioWare
Antanas'
games than the
dark
internet drama
experiments.
indicates. I like
Thanks
Dragon
to
Age 2.
Harkyn,
I like the
was
story,
able
I like
to
the setting,
reunite
and
with her family.
I understand the gripe with repeated content, but those people, I guess, never played the first Mass Effect, because the first Mass
Crafter's
Effect is
crystal
actually
was
worse than
returned
Dragon
to
Age,
him.
I think, at having
He
repeated
went
content
back to his
and walking into the
dimensional
same
travels
room
and
over and over
studying
again.
runes.
Because every single planet you went to in Mass Effect 1 was the same dumb space
Harkyn
station over and
changed
over
the
again.
fate
It was
of
just the place you went to on the
humanity by leaving them
moon, but
without
over and
a
over again.
ruling
It was
path.
garbage.
Historians of the future
And
will
yet Mass
forever
Effect's like my
wonder
favorite game,
what
so
could have
obviously
been
I'm over the idea
if
of walking to the
Harkyn's
same room more
choices
than once.
had been different.
And I also like the story, the multiple parts thing with I like the little episodic nature of like I like smaller stories. I'm a little tired of every single RPG being about beating the big bad monster and say no. Serena Clips. Mass Effect's my favorite game. it's my single favorite game. But it's absolutely true. The side content is basically the same room in space over and over again, but with different enemies and different crate placements. They do it a lot. It's that one place you go to for the moon mission is basically the rest of the game's side content. But I love the story. I love the mechanics. I love playing Mass Effect 1 more than any of the other ones, despite its little jankiness. But and that's what Dragon Age 2 was. Dragon Age 2 was it had a lot of the same problems as Mass Effect 1 as far as repeating content. So people who weren't used to that flipped out, but I was like, who gives a fuck about having... Who gives a shit about having a few weird floating things? Holy shit, I have 28 viewers today. I just realized that the views were so much higher than they were for the rest of the playthrough so far. What are you playing now? Oh, Jesus Christ. You guys want me to play something else now? It's been 6 hours. Oh, man. I could just launch something randomly, I guess. Oh, man. I need an idea. Shit. What the fuck do I have? I guess I could do Binding of Isaac or something, but then people get mad if you play that game wrong, of course. I have a bunch of random bullshit. I have Destiny, Minecraft, Unfinished Swan, Escape Plan, Spelunky, Rogue Legacy, Surgeon Simulator, Towerfall, Trials, 1001 Spikes. I could do 1001 Spikes. That's something I've never played. I don't know. I will say that I never played... I would start a new game, same... I'm not. I can't take any more of this game right now. I need a break from this goddamn game. This game is making me fucking insane after some of the stuff that happened today. The breaking glitches that happened. Holy shit. What do I switch to? I don't know. Should I do 1001 Spikes? I could just hang out and talk to you guys and play random shit if that's what you guys want. I don't have a lot of RPGs on here. I could switch to Transistor, but Transistor only has one save file, and I'm stuck in a place where I don't necessarily understand what I'm doing. Transistor got a little complicated really fast, and keep up with the difficulty curve and got confused. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't think they need to keep... I don't think they need to do any more Fade storylines in Dragon Age Origins. I mean, in Dragon Age sequels, because like 50% of the content of Dragon Age Origins has you going into the Fade again. Especially in my Age playthrough, and every 10 minutes I go back to the Fade. It's fucking weird. What the fuck do I play? Fuck it, we're gonna do a Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Why not?